One of my favorite people in the whole entire world to spend time with is my little son, Roman. Here he is. And as you can tell, he and I even dress the same. But here's the thing, we spend so much time together that Roman now knows exactly what I'm gonna do, how I act. Like he starts to mimic the things that I do. So now he just turned 1 year old. So now I say, Roman, where's your eyes? And he goes. And I say, Roman, where's your belly? And he rubs his tummy like that. And so he can totally mimic the things that I'm doing now. And you know why that is? It's because he spends time with me. Him and I spend so much time together. So today we're gonna talk about what it looks like when you spend quality time with somebody. So let's go to this week's episode of Down to Earth.
Welcome to Cosmic Kinetics. We didn't just put a man on the moon. We put big colonies of people on almost every planet. And soon, we'll have golf. Every day, our hardworking staff is working on new products to enhance your day-to-day space life. And in 2057, we're proud to announce we'll be introducing exciting new products like rechargeable plants, gravity meat, and airless air hockey tables. Cosmic Kinetics, bringing everyday Earth to space, every day.
My first week at Cosmic Kinetics has been tough, but today's the day I make a great impression.
I got it.
Thanks. Not gonna let that faze me.
I'm glad I came into work today. These pH levels I'm seeing are breathtaking. Gavin.
How can I help?
Here, taste this.
Well, when it first hits the tongue, it's awful, but if you chew on it a little bit, it gets even worse.
Got the soil figured out, just need to work on the taste.
I think it's expanding in my throat.
Thank you, Gavin.
Got a real skunky aftertaste.
Quiet, Gavin.
You got it.
Projects in process are split into two categories, smooth and bumpy. If I really want to impress my boss, Buster, I'll finish every smooth project by the end of the day.
Word to the wise. Don't rush to the smooth column. It's full of easy wins when we're stumped by the bumpy column.
Okay, so I'll pick one of these bumpy projects and knock it out of the park. That'll make Buster proud he hired me.
Also, lots of newbies think they'll pick a bumpy project and get it done in one day to impress Buster. None of them make it to week 2.
What do I pick?
And don't be afraid to ask me any questions. I'm always around.
I prefer to work alone.
Suit yourself. They dropped off your new badge.
How did you... thanks. They spelled my name wrong.
Jefferfer Carney. That is not your name.
It's not anyone's name, ever. How am I supposed to make a good impression when no one knows my name?
Hey, a bunch of us are gonna grab lunch later if you want to join.
I usually work through lunch. Thanks.
Ah, the old stand-up lunch. I'm familiar.
Hey team, come up and meet me in conference room 5B, 10 minutes.
What would impress Buster more, smooth or bumpy? And wait, what conference room did he say again? Hey, what conference room? What conference room, Gavin?
5B. Want me to show you?
I'll find it myself, thanks.
Godspeed.
pH levels that were In a word, breathtaking.
Sounds good. Hopefully Jupiter shares your enthusiasm. What was that?
Sounds like Jefferfer is here.
She doesn't have a budget.
Thank you for joining us.
I got turned around. Sorry, I'm very late. Please, continue. I'm not sweating it. I know Buster loves it when people contribute to the conversation. I got this.
So if no one has anything else, this meeting is adjourned. Yes?
I couldn't agree more. 100%.
All right then. Great work, team. Can I see you in my office?
Sure thing. Okay, no more mistakes. From here on out, only good impressions. Rockets. Hello? Badgeless person in here. Double rockets.
Gravity meat test number 35.
Kind of gravelly.
That's because there are chunks of gravel in it. It's designed to increase weight by 30%. Do you feel heavier?
Yeah. And my teeth hurt.
How long has Jennifer been in Buster's office?
Exactly 53 minutes since we left the conference room.
Someone with a badge, won't you come let me out? Come let me out, come let me out. Someone with a badge, won't you come let me out so I don't die in here?
Gavin,
Glad to be part of the team.
Open your mouth. Oops, that's the original window cleaner.
we should label these bottles.
This is the new stuff.
Refreshing.
Digestible window cleaner is successful.
Have you guys seen Jennifer?
We assumed she was with you.
She never showed.
She's not in here with us.
Minty.
Someone's in the conference room dying.
Have you been in here the whole time?
Yeah, but I've been brainstorming new ideas. Like an entry system that doesn't involve badges. With all due respect, sir.
I told you to call me Buster.
With all due respect, Buster, I really should get down to the lab. I haven't been able to get any work done at all today.
Don't worry about that. Let's get to know each other.
I already know quite a bit about you. You're from a small town in Arkansas, no brothers or sisters.
Those are facts. What about bigger things? What makes you happy?
Cooking, specifically following a recipe. Any song with steel guitar, and comfortable shoes. What about you?
Cruises? Movies with talking animals? Good cup of coffee?
I love coffee.
I don't care if you impress me. You're here. You got the job. Stop worrying about the smooth and bumpy and spend some time with us. Eat lunch. Share your successes and mistakes. Just trust us. Now, you can read about me in a book, or you can ask me anything. I'm right here.
Thanks, Buster.
My door is always open, whether you have a badge or not. But you should probably get a badge. Even the restrooms require them.
I'm well aware. I haven't gone since I got here this morning.
Connie, could you please get another badge made for Jennifer Carter? Thank you.
He knew my name. My personal hero knew my name. And it's not because of anything I did. It's just because he wanted to know me. Hey, Rosemary? Can you help me pick one of these projects?
Call me Rosie, dear. All my friends do.
One for you. One for me.
Today we saw that Jennifer was trying so hard to do all the work herself because she was trying to impress Buster. But in the end of it all, Buster basically said, listen, stop trying to do it all on your own. Stop trying to impress me and everyone else. All we want to do is spend time with you, get to know you, and we want you to learn. When we look back, we see that the disciples of Jesus spent a ton of time with him. They got to know him so well, and they were always learning from him. John 3:22 says, Jesus and his disciples went out into the Judean countryside, where he spent some time with them. We just read that Jesus spent time with his disciples, and his disciples spent time with him. Now, if you really think about this, would you say that you spend enough time with Jesus in your day? Do you spend enough time with him? I think the reality for a lot of us is it's really hard to spend so much time with God, right? We have so many things going on in our lives. We're so busy. We got sports and hobbies and school and homework and friends and family. There's so many things trying to get our attention that it can be so hard to stop it all and actually spend time with God. We need to spend time praying to God and hearing from him. We need to spend time in his word and know how Jesus lived his life. I mean, how are we supposed to follow somebody and live like they live if we don't really know how they lived? And so it's important for us to stop and focus in on those things and really look at how Jesus lived his life so that we can model our lives after that. Some of us need to put down our phones, turn off the TV, stop playing all those video games, and actually focus in and start spending time with God. Look at what it says in the Bible. In Matthew 6:33, it says this, "Seek first God's kingdom and what God wants, then all your other needs will be met as well." It's important as disciples to put God first in our lives as well. And as that Bible verse says, that when we put God first where he belongs, all those other things that we worry about so much, they'll sort of work themselves out. Jesus was with his disciples every single day, day and night. And if we really, truly want to be Jesus' disciples, if we really want to get to know Jesus, it's important for us to spend time with God, to spend time with him in the Word, to actually read our Bibles, to spend time with him in prayer, to get to know him and hear his voice. That's what it takes to be a disciple of Christ. They spend time with him. So I want you to think about this question. Do you spend enough time with God in your life? Because if the answer is no, my prayer for you is that you would figure out what it looks like to make God first in your life.